Robert Pattinson wants Robin in the Batman sequel under one big condition. In a few weeks, DC's latest film, The Batman, will be released. Not only is the promotion for the movie gaining tremendous weight, but the level of buzz around its release is also something DC has not experienced in a while. Matter of fact, Pattinson's recent revelation about how he would love to see Robin, aka Boy Wonder, in the Batman franchise has gotten fans more excited. However, while Pattinson has admitted to wanting his very own sidekick, he has one big condition if Robin is going to be on the show. In today's video, we're going to tell you all the latest developments in Batman's world and also let you in on a few secrets.
Your family has a history of philanthropy, but as far as I can tell, you're not doing anything.
A new era. In the new Batman movie, the star of the show, Robert Pattinson, is faced with a whole new world and a much more grounded narrative. One of the most remarkable aspects of this sequel is the antagonist Batman is going up against. The role of the antagonist, who Paul Dano plays, consists of so many narratives, which will be revealed upon further exploration of the movie. One of the reasons for this speculation is due to the fact that there has been some secrecy around the antagonist, even in the teasers and trailers that have been released. In the first teaser, fans were looking to see who the antagonist was. However, he wasn't in it. Based on recent information on the role of Paul Dano, it's likely that things will get very ugly for Bruce Wayne, the protector of Gotham City. Robert Pattinson shared his excitement over the sequel in Los Angeles at a special panel event. During the event, he was asked about his sidekick, Robin, and whether fans would see him in the sequel. Robert first off asserted that, quote, "A Death in the Family," end quote, is his favorite of the Batman movies. And then he went further to mention that he would rather have an adolescent Robin than an adult Robin. He said, quote, "Yeah, but he has to be 13. That's the only way I'll accept it. No, I love Death in the Family and stuff, but I think it'd be so cool. Also, people are scared of it, but it's kind of exciting. I think it would be a really fun addition," end quote. Matt Reeves, the film's director, also shared the same excitement as Pattinson about the sequel. He even made a joke about not casting Robin on the sequel. He said, quote, "Yeah, there's no way. We won't do that." No, I'm kidding. The thing about doing a Batman movie is it's scary to do a Batman movie because, first of all, there have been great ones, and also every single one of you has a vision of Batman in your head, end quote. Reeves also mentioned that he is also a fan of A Death in the Family, and that he plans to adapt Batman's stories and characters in the future. The director concluded his speech by saying he is constantly thinking about, quote, "how we can do this in a way that feels fresh and grounded. Look at that scary thing and see if there's a way to do it," end quote. A Death in the Family is one of the greatest Batman storylines, written in the 1980s by Jim Starlin, alongside Jim Aparo, who did the job of penciling. The story centers on how Joker brutally murdered Jason Todd, the second Robin.
Batman! Bruce!
Jason.
Bruce! I'm so sorry. Don't try to talk. Look, I can call for help.
Jason. No time for that. Listen, promise me you won't kill Joker for killing me. Protecting Gotham, helping others, healed me. I want that for you.
The latter stayed dead for many years, serving as a reminder that that was Batman's biggest failure. Eventually, however, Robin was brought back in 2005 in the Under the Hood story, but as the Red Hood at the time. Presently, it would seem like Batman and Robin are the perfect duo, especially with the kind of familiarity they've gained around fans. For the most part, however, Robin has not been present in those rare live-action appearances of Batman. In 1966, there was a Batman television show, with Burt Ward playing the character of Robin, along with Adam West.
The game's up, Riddler. As a duly deputized agent of the law, I place you under arrest for armed robbery.
Snap on the bat cuffs. You've got me, Batman.
What the?
It's too delicious. I even gave you a tip-off.
Batman, you've made a mistake. He didn't steal that cross.
What?
In the same year, Burt Ward kept the same role in the feature film, which was released at the time. And in 1992, Marlon Wayans was cast as Robin in Batman Returns by Tim Burton, the director.
Meow.
Surprisingly, however, the character of Robin was eventually removed from the final version of the movie. After all was said and done, Chris O'Donnell became the first actor to play the character of Robin after Burt Ward. He played Robin in Batman Forever in 1995 and Batman and Robin 1997.
Who's your tailor?
I took the liberty, sir.
R. What's that stand for?
Robin. Riddler and Two-Face can make a pretty lethal combination. Figured you could use a hand.
2 against 2 are better odds.
I can't promise I won't kill Harvey.
Compared to Pattinson's condition of wanting a 13-year-old Robin this time, Chris was far from that when he took on the role. In the years that followed Chris O'Donnell's appearance as Robin, the character of Robin was gradually removed from the screens. There was no Robin in the Batman films directed by Christopher Nolan until 2012 in The Dark Knight Rises. In the story, a police officer known as John Blake, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, assists the Batman, Christian Bale, in rescuing Gotham City. Towards the end of the movie, it's revealed that John Blake had a legal name, and that his name was Robin. So, you could say there was a Batman and Robin duo at the time, even though the character of John Blake in the story had little to do with the character of the Robin in comic books.
If you're working alone, wear a mask.
I'm not afraid to be seen standing up to these guys.
The mask's not for you. It's to protect the people you care about. Count to 5, then throw.
One character that arguably comes close to giving a spot-on representation of Batman's sidekick, however, would most likely be found in Titans, the television series where Brenton Thwaites takes the role of an anguished Dick Grayson, having lost faith in his past mentor. As time passes, he identifies himself as Nightwing to enable him to steer clear of Bruce Wayne. Sequels. According to Screen Rant, The Batman is the beginning of an envisioned trilogy. This means that fans are not just looking forward to the release of The Batman, but also the sequels after that, because research has it that Warner Brothers has started making investments into several of the Batman TV sequels by Matt Reeves. Matter of fact, one of the reasons it's possible for Robin to join this movie franchise is because the Warner Brothers also plan to, quote, open the door for the extended Bat family, end quote, which is pretty exciting. Even more exciting is the fact that the release date for The Batman has been released. The Batman will premiere in cinemas on the 4th of March and in HBO Max on April the 19th. There's a couple of hours left, and fans cannot wait.